Hi guys, Paul here from PA News. Got nothing else to do. Save that one for later. Just here. We got. Oh my God. Oh.
All right, buddy.
Hey, how you doing, Brad? How you doing?
Good, you?
Good. Yeah, I just decided to get on. I got nothing else to do. Got a chance to chill and get some beers in me.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. Basically it's my mum's birthday, and we're just getting ready to go out.
Okay.
So,
Well, happy birthday.
happy birthday from Paul.
Thank you, Paul. Lovely. I'm 51. Really 15, really.
But this is what I'm drinking.
Little Stella Artois. Nothing wrong with that.
Unfiltered version. It's so much better. It tastes like the original Stella. The
Okay.
better Stella. Better than the Stella that we got fucking brewed here anyway.
I
This
just
is
uh
really,
I just cracked open a cold Bitzer,
oh,
and it's
nice.
not too bad. It's actually not too bad at all. It's
Have you
it's
heard of?
really cheap.
Oh, sorry.
If you look at it, it's the craziest thing. Like this is all just like 16 different languages right here. It's fucking nuts. It's just like barcodes and a million billion different languages explaining what the beer is. And I'm like, I get it. It's a cheap Pilsner from Germany, but what the fuck? It's I guess it's by the Volters company. They make a nice Pilsner. So
Um, I got this for my mum
what
from
is
the
that?
tour. It's brewed by Torboy, as they call it.
Mhm.
It's it tastes like fucking ass.
Nice.
Even though my mum likes it, but it's like really strong and just
I
like a
like
special
strong stuff.
one beer that I bought that I thought was
Oh,
a
is
bit
it Italian?
um
Lisa.
it's a it's an unfiltered Italian lager, but it tastes like a just a fruity like kind of pale ale basically.
Okay.
But yeah. We don't have any like craft or anything between us at the moment.
That's all right. Well, I was gonna say
Um,
between the Stella, the fruity Italian lager, and that Kronk juice, I mean, pretty good.
yeah, we do. We I did get a can of Have you heard of Vault City?
Yeah.
Um,
Give me
I
30 quid so I can go out with it.
I got
If you can, I'll be grateful.
it's called a triple fruited mango
Please.
um kind of sour beer, and I got it from
If you
Tesco,
got all 20,
and I'm not even kidding. It was like a bomb. I was like, right, the can's really like
I
stiff,
will do
and I
soon.
opened it. I was like, Mum, this is gonna go over your carpet. I assure you it
No.
is. And I opened it, and I was like, oh shit.
Okay.
I've
I
had
was
a
like,
couple of those.
But want to go out.
but it wasn't as thick as when I first had it. It was quite thin.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, Mum, you can have it. The mango is nothing.
I won't ask you
It's
for
the
any more.
mouthful's not as good as what I expected.
Was
I
that
won't.
peachy beer the worst, or was there another one that was
What do you mean?
the worst tasting?
Oh no, it's just thin.
Just
Um,
then. Okay.
yeah, I think they have a problem with their cannon line and getting the like thickness, because you could get like two Volt
We're not.
Cities and
We're
one
just
could
going
pour
out.
Oh,
um
okay. They're not even getting consistency on from beer to beer.
yeah, Harry was saying that
You
he
listen to me.
he
You
got
talk
two
to me.
cans of
And I'll let you talk to
an
me.
apple sours kind of apple sour
I
um
don't know you that
um
much.
beer he
No, I
had,
don't.
and
About
one
300.
poured like literally paint, and the other one poured like
About
apple juice
300 I owe you.
or apple cider.
About
Right, right,
300
right.
I owe you.
And I was like, that's not right.
Yeah, right.
If you could do it, I'll be
But
grateful.
yeah, I didn't know
They
what.
couldn't have tasted anywhere near the same.
Thought it was
Yeah.
over 300.
He said that the one poured
I'll
like
give you some back in
literally
2
soup.
weeks.
Said that it tasted more fuller, more richer.
No canning, please.
But yeah,
Well, MMM, here's the thing is, not all of them taste the same.
Yes, I will.
All the good ones taste the same, and some of them taste even worse. So there you go. It is, it's all good until they really screw up.
yeah.
Well,
One beer that I fancy
I'll
right
pay you
now.
some back.
I just can't get it unless I order it. It's
Couple of
Tui's
fortnight.
Extra Dry by Tui's. Tui Extra Dries from Australia.
Yes, I will.
That stuff is good, especially when you're in a
Please.
drinking mood. It's like Corona. You
Please.
just knock it back.
MMM, did you MMM? Did you get But the thing is, they don't usually do dark beers pretty well. But that caramel crunch cream ice cream imperial stout they did is actually pretty good. It's only 8.5, so it's very session strength. But it's only $10.99 a 4-pack, which is pretty damn good.
What's that?
It's a New Trail Brewing Company's Imperial Stout, and it's got salted caramel crunch and stuff. It's like ice cream based. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I'll tell you what, New Trail Brewing Company has a tropical double broken heel. It's called, and they sell it at the gas station here. It's in a 19.2 ounce can, the big stovepipe cans. You can get 4 of them for under $11.
What is that in pounds?
Oh, honestly, it's probably about 6 pounds for 4. It's fucking crazy. And they're 9.5 alcohol by volume. It's a good time. I'll tell you what.
I bet you spend more pumping gas than you do
Fuck yeah, I did. No, it was like 80 fucking dollars to get a quarter tank of gas, but I could get completely shit faced off $10, so that was good times. Yeah. Oh man, I'll tell you what, man. Man or woman, is the Pennsylvania craft beer scene is crazy because after COVID kind of dissipated, all these craft beer places opened up. I mean, just like a bomb went off, and craft beer places are everywhere now. That being said, there's a lot of shitty ones because that's what happens when everyone tries to do it. But at the same time, it's still fun to try. Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna shoot off. I just wanted to say hi.
Hi.
I've spoken to you in so long.
Hi.
And hi from my mum.
Bye and bye and cheers.
Thank you. Being an Aussie girl, having a cigarette.
As you do.
Go have a cigarette and have a good day.
Yeah, and have some good beers, mate.
I will. See ya. Cheers.
And hopefully speak to you in the near future.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Cheers. And back to this guy. So yes, but the craft beer scene in Pennsylvania have definitely exploded. We'll go back to MMM's comment there. If you go to the western part of PA, around let's call it Butler, PA, that area, it's on the western part. There is at least, since I went out there before, I used to go out there quite a bit before COVID, because that's where Night of the Living Dead was shot in Evans City, the cemetery out there. Now there is at least 9 brewing companies, I'd say, at least 9 new ones since I was out there last. It's just stupid. And there's they give you a printout, it's a map, and you go to all these damn brewing companies in the area. And if you complete the map and give it to somebody, you get like a mug. I mean, I don't know how long that's going to keep up, but I mean, there's a lot of brewing companies anymore. It's kind of stupid. Pittsburgh had a huge thing too, where there's like a shit ton of brewing companies in Pittsburgh now. Not to mention the fact that Full Pint Brew has a brew house there now in Pittsburgh. Southern Tier has a brew house in Pittsburgh. What was that? Fatheads has a brew house in Pittsburgh. All that thing, you know what I mean? To be fair, PA makes you want to drink. all the time. It depends where you are. It depends where you are because I was in Berwick. I grew up in Berwick, and yeah, I was a alcoholic and I didn't even know it. Like I was just drinking from depression, and I moved out here into the middle of the woods, and I stopped drinking for 6 years straight. So that was pretty good. I went cold turkey off the whiskey, and then after I had my second kid, I was like, you know what, I deserve a beer. And I got into Warsteiner and started drinking beer. And then I found out craft beer and stuff like that. So it's been a nice thing. Well, there you go. And, Bloom will definitely make you drink. It'll make you drink and it'll make you hate college kids. Two things that Bloom will make you do, really hate you doing. So yeah, because I'm up in Millville now, which is basically 15 minutes above Bloomsburg. So there you go. So I was in Berwick. Bloomsburg was like the place that you went because we used to, my band used to, Permanent Midnight, we used to play in Phillips Emporium all the time growing up back in the was it late 90s, early 2000s. We used to do that. So, I mean, Bloomsburg has its merits. It is the only, well, I don't know. Here's the thing. Some son of a bitch, some new town, I guess, are restructuring their government system because the Bloomsburg's claim to fame was that they're the only town in Pennsylvania. But apparently there's some town out western PA that are trying to reclassify the government system to make them a town as well. And I might just have to swing down and give them a Berwick style ass whooping, if you know what I mean. You know, coming there to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum, if you know what I mean. Oh, cheers, Brett. It was nice seeing you too. Yep, definitely gonna have to check it out sometime. Hang out a little bit, get on some streams together. I just did this an impromptu one just because I felt like it, basically. Uh, uh, Bloomsburg High School grad. No, I wasn't a Bloomsburg or Berwick High School grad. I went to Votech. Degree in electricity. Electricity. La, 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 which helps me now being a maintenance guy for so long and now a maintenance supervisor. So it paid off in the long run, I guess you could say. But it looks like I have a fucking broken nose, but I really don't. It just grew in this ugly. Well, I did. I guess I did break this part here when I was in a car crash. But this fucking horse face has been there since birth. At least I don't have that like Owen Wilson flat thing that he has. Wow. Yeah. What year? Oh, shit happened. Hey Dave, what's up? 2000, graduated in 2000. Can you get any Elvis juice? I had Elvis juice, the worst thing I fucking ever drank in my goddamn life. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but that Elvis juice was absolute fucking garbage. I don't exactly know what's going on with the Columbus, Ohio Brewdog and stuff. And I don't know how old that. Actually, when we did check out, Elvis juice was in date. The cans were in date. I don't know if they were properly stored or anything like that, but that Elvis juice was not good. Not good. Okay. Slurp. There's Dave. Cheers, Dave. Purple Cow Winery, yay or nay? I've actually never had it, even though I'm only 5 minutes from it. Technically, if you go over the fucking back mountain, was it Waterville Road? No, what the fuck is it called? Lake Road goes into Wellerville Road or whatever, and you can go to the Purple Cow. I've just never had anything from the Purple Cow. So I will at some point in time. So I just never had anything yet. So it's still a yay on the going to side of things. Oh, boom. Not keen on Elvis juice. Wasn't very nice. It was all shook up. Yeah. All shook up. Dave and your fucking jokes. I'll tell you what. Did you drink it out of a blue suede shoe too? I don't know what's going on. Well, that's nice. Well, at least to know that the people who own Purple Cow are pretty cool people. So that's pretty nice. Always cool when you actually have and I think that's the other thing is, I don't know if other people have had the same kind of problem. I've seen many, many people. Oh, good day, Sam. How you doing? How you doing, man? Nice to see you. I've seen a lot of people that own businesses and stuff like that have absolutely zero people skills. Like there's just, I mean, I'm a miserable, sullen, backwoods bastard. Believe me, I know. But it is funny watching people who own a business that have absolutely zero people skills whatsoever. They cannot connect with people. They are just usually just douchebags or whatever, and this and that. They don't care. It just boggles my imagination when I see some people like that. What time is it there, Paul? It's time for a beer. Yeah, right now it is 9:05. I believe the time is right now 9:05. Yes, it is. And I'm assuming it's probably about 1:05 there, something like that. Something like that. Probably about that. Let's see. 70 per hour wins. I mean, you need to button down, batten the hatches, and snug up to some nice beer and a warm woman. I think that's what you need to be doing right there, Dave, for sure. The Bloom Brews, I don't understand. It closed a long time ago. The woman, I can't remember her name, must have been a complete and total. Well, one, she's one of those people that have no people skills or intelligence. How do you make a single, like an actual bottle shop close in a college town? How inane are you? And the other thing is, she was bringing in, I noticed she was bringing in like dumb shit that wouldn't sell, that had no hype, that was nothing, like nobody was caring about. They were doing this, doing that, doing that. And it's just, it's such a weird thing. The other thing is though too, she did have beverage station down the road, and that is a hard competition. Most of the shit that's in that beverage station is out of date and overpriced. So go fuck yourself, beverage station. But at the same time, yes, she had a lot of competition, but at the same time, there had to have been something else in the mix. I know they had a guy that was supposed to bring the stock out and date it, and he was working 16 other jobs, and he was like an outsourced person when they could have easily just trained the guy that worked there to do it. So stock was being held in the back rooms for over a month that was fresh, that could have been put out if it would just have a label. So there's a lot of internal shit like that that probably caused that place to collapse for sure. But it was a fun place because around here you can't really get good shit like that bottle to bottle. You know what I mean? There isn't, it's 4 packs, it's this and this and this and that. So Bottle Works was definitely a place I appreciated. As soon as it moved. Bloody freezer. Good day. Oh, there we go. Some cheers, Slurpy slurps. All right, let's see. Let's say I purposely went there for the customer service. No, yeah, and I mean, yeah, there was a good place. The people who took it over after the people that I knew worked there just didn't rub me the right way. Just one's a ditzy fucking retard, and the other ones were just like pompous assholes, if you know what I mean. Like, it was just like, oh, I'm the owner now. I'm taking over. I'm the manager now, and I know everything about this. But bitch, you don't know fucking shit, and you're a douche. So it was one of those places. And again, I'm not a nice person, so you know what I mean. Like, it's take it with a grain of salt what I say. So, but yeah, I mean, when was it Dave and Tiffany and stuff were the managers, or were the people there usually. It was pretty fun actually. Oh, brother Craig. And then here we go. Burke Brewing was for sale last time I looked. I don't know. It's still there, running hard and running true. Tom is still up there brewing beer. So, still a big fan of Berg Brewing Company, man. He worked outside of Bamberg, and you can really tell too when he makes his beers. He does a really good job. I think he does a good job, especially on the traditional styles of smoke beers. That Session Smoke is a great Helles beer, smoked. The Schmokerla is a great clone. It's not as bombastic and it's not as thick and good, but it's pretty good. Berwick Lager. I actually like the Red Bank Lager, their dark lager. That's what I really gravitate to when I drink their stuff. Seriously, need to go to the U.S. and need to get Natty Daddy. You really don't, though. I hear what you're saying, but you really don't. But next time I come over to England, I'll bring especially because we're going to be on the southern side of England next time I come over. I will bring you Natty Daddy, Old English, Hurricane, Big Bear, King Cobra, Four Loko. I could bring everything that you've never wanted to drink, and I'll bring it to you, buddy. So you'll be all right. You'll be okay. We will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Mm-hmm. We'll get through this somewhere or the other. Well, I think I'm gonna go back to the IPAs since I had a nice Pilsner in me. It's gonna close it off. Unfortunately, yes, Marley is producing shit, and they're just a fucking joke brewing company. I've always hated their stuff. Um, I've never liked it, and I'm sorry that mild is just that English ale, peanut butter ale. The thing I don't about I think I don't like about most modern brewing companies, Jackass Brewing Company is the same example in Lewisburg. They want to be a fucking Bennigan's. They want to be an Applebee's. And they want to worry about the atmosphere and the food and this and that. And they don't want to focus on the goddamn beer. There are so many wineries, brewing companies, distilleries, things of that nature. We're worrying about the ambiance. We're worrying about the fucking, the parking lot. We're worried about how this works. We're worried about the food. We're worried about this. Worry about the goddamn product you fucking make first before you worry about anything else outside of the product. Because if you're making shitty stuff, at some point in time, it's going to fucking catch up to you and you're going to collapse. So there, and I know Marley's literally was a Bennigan's, and that's why I say that. It's just so easy to come to me because of that. I mean, I understand. I just wasn't, I've never been a fan of Marley's, never have, never will, that kind of thing. Oh yeah. I'm not really happy the fact that they won't be tight sparklers because I like a tight sparkler. And I'm don't worry. When I was up north, I focused on trad stuff. When I come to the south, I'm going to focus on craft stuff. And that's where my mentality sits, and I can get around some of that. So that'll be okay. Oh, we're definitely going to be around Harry's. I'll probably get hit Brisbane. Those. I mean, like not Brisbane. It's right in the head. It's right in my head. I can't say it. Can't say it. Your neck of the woods, Epping Forest. Is Epping Forest still alive? Let me know if Epping Forest is still alive, or Vibrant Forest. Let me know if Vibrant Forest is still fine. Old Forge is a stagnant, musty, dusty cellar that will always be there, and nobody cares about it. The end. So there you go. Rock God, I've just heard so many fucking wavering things about Rock God too. Over my neck of the woods, Turkey Hill Brewing Company is as mediocre gets, completely ass boring. Everything's too expensive. And because of the acoustics in the place, nobody can hear anybody fucking talk. I know, Brisbane. Shut the fuck up, Sam. Jesus Christ, you're killing me. Killing me, Smalls. Yeah. Well, I want to get actually, I wouldn't mind hitting Folkestone below fucking Craig too. So hit Sandwich, hit fucking Craig's area, swing over to your place, go up. You know what I mean? Shropshire Hills would be nice. You know what I mean? Those kind of things. Nice little. Oh yes, I know. I have Australia Zoo. I will always have Australia Zoo in my mind. That's just that goes without saying, good sir. That goes without saying. Yep. So there it is. That goes without saying. I'll tell you what. In my area, Burke Brewing Company is probably the best brewer overall. Their Breaker Brewing Company in Wilkes-Barre makes some pretty interesting stuff. It's not mind-blowing, but it is pretty damn fun. I like New Trail. When New Trail gets it right, it's great, but most of the time they get it average as the whole everything tastes the same because every 2 weeks they make a new beer. And sometimes because most of them are double IPAs. And I'll tell you what, a lot of it just seems like they make the same beer with a different label. And MMMMMM is not right. Is not wrong for saying that, for sure. For sure. There's a new one in Pennsdale, which is close to me too, called Therapy Brewing Company. So it's near Pennsdale, like Muncie Mall area. So there you go. That's another one too. Hazy IPA, all the same shit. Pretty much. I've been sick and tired of hazy IPAs for about 5 years now. So there you go. However, mad props will be spoken right now. Toppling Goliath, there's Pseudo Sue and King Sue, things like that. Man, they were hazy pale ales, hazy IPAs before the craze ever really happened. And I don't really think they're still fucking fantastic to this day. And I really don't think they get any of the hype they deserve for that haze craze thing, because Pseudo Sue, man, has been around for a decade now, and it is hazy as fuck, and it is delicious. And honestly, this whole New England IPA thing has never fucking tripped my trigger, and it never will. Out west, though, Western PA, Shoe Brew made a Monkey King, and it will be on my channel. Check out Shoe Brew, SHU Brew, Shoe Brew, and check them out. All right, let's see. Rusty Rail Brewing Company, the most mediocre brewing company that always misses the mark on every beer they ever do. Pretty much, they're just so fucking stupid. They worry about their label. They worry about their crazy names and their fucking label art way more than they worry about what's going in the fucking can. As most people, as I said before, was just a lot of shit. They don't focus on the quality and as advertised marketing of the beer, and not what's, you know what I mean, what's going in the can. So there you go. I mean, what the fuck? And he or she seems to be on point with what I just said. It's just stupid. And most of the shit they want to go to is novelty area. Let's make some novelty thing for this month. They have no solid core range that you can really go to. The Vocek Rams, they used to fucking suck. And then I remember when I was in school, I think it was in high school, or I was in high school, but I was in senior, and that they were going and complaining about. They're like, "Hey, why don't you just go to the why don't I like the pep rallies and stuff?" I'm like, "Why the fuck do I want to go to your pep rallies? You suck. You lose every game." I gave them some speech like that, and I go, "Well, you start fucking winning, and I'll start going." And then they started winning, so I started going. It was one of the man of the word. I said, "You suck. Start winning," and they started winning. And actually, they had a nice winning streak for quite a long time. I think for the rest of the year that I went there. So I went to the prep rallies after that. But before that, it was just like, I can't believe I'm here right now. Plus, being near humans is always a horrible thing anyway. So, got some veal to cook and some medley mushrooms to cook. So I'm looking forward to that. Before, I was just listening to Enthroned towards the Skull Throne of Satan, which will remember. This is the first CD I've ever ordered digitally, which when Robert M. Sides was in Bloomsburg, which was the music store, they put a computer system in. And I was looking, and I happened to see this on the computer system, so I ordered it on CD back in 1999. And the CD came out in 97, so I still fucking have it, too, which is really fucking fun. I just love it. Let's see. Do you guys go to the Triangle as a kid? Yes, we know what the Triangle is. I lived outside of Berwick, so I went to the Triangle. The Triangle is basically this. It's supposed to be this like haunted area, spooky kind of crazy area. And if you go to this woods section, you look down this long stretch of woods, because it's an optical illusion. It makes a triangle. That's what it looks like on the other side. And later in life, as I went there too, and I showed other people I went there, it was one that's kind of funny because you see like broken fucking bongs and broken fucking pipes and all this kind of shit. I'm like, no wonder people see lots of weird shit when they come here. They're fucking high off their goddamn ass. You know what I mean? So there you go. It is private property. Most of the time you get ran off, but hey, it's something it's the shit kids did before the fucking internet. You know what I mean? We were crazy. You know what I mean? We actually knew how to, occupy our time and do something fucking slightly productive. Get out of the house, not just fucking text all goddamn day. Or talk to people all across the world drinking a beer. Weird. What's your favorite German lager, mate? Augustiner Helles for me. If I had to go for a lager, if I had to go for a German lager, this Kolbitz is fucking nice. And it's cheap. It's cheap. If I had to pick a lager, though, and then this is just me being a fucking motherfucker, I would have to say, Greg, I just saw that. I would have to say the Schlenkerlas Helles Lager. I would always have to go with that one. I think that's better than Augustiner, but I think it's as good at the same time. And I had if you watch, I think was it on the Manchester Piss Up channel or was it on Peter's channel? I actually bought him one of each when we were in England together. He drank both, and he still preferred the Augustiner, but he was saying praises the whole time to the Helles from Schenkler because it's fucking really good. So there you go. I would still pick my smoky goodness, my rock will be of goodness, but yes, Augustiner is very fucking very, 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 can't talk, very fucking good. And veal is really good. Veal is really good. It's good for you. You like it, yes. It's good in your mouth. Okay, Romeo subs, yay or nay? Romeo subs was always the best subs, and as their what was their slogan? Their slogan was the best 10 inches in town. So that was very vulgar. All that meat in your mouth. But Romeo subs was the best. I always got number 25, cheesesteak with extra meat and extra cheese every time. Boom. And it was like $4.25 for a fucking big full cheesesteak that was amazing with real chopped steak and shit. And it was like there was almost like $6 when you add extra meat and extra cheese, but it was fucking packed and huge and disgustingly good. However, they got taken over by another company, and I haven't been there since, and people have said maybe not so good anymore. Anything Shakai is fire though, and I love fire. It's so good. It's very good. Let's see. Rasco and Disco. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Happy damn whatever day of the week it is. Cheers, Disco. Cheers, Disco. How you doing, man? So you never know if it's Rasco or Disco. You don't know at first. Bo Romeo was a fat bastard that got skinny and then was a far bastard. Yeah, he was indeed. So there you go. There you go. Goddamn skinnies. That's why I'm just getting fatter and fatter. Just imagine chilling in Bamberg. Fucking heaven. No, I definitely can't wait. I already got it, Sam. I can't wait to go to Bamberg. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Because I've been to the western part up and down Germany, which was awesome. But I can't wait to do the eastern part of Germany and do that. I want to travel to the Harz Mountains, which is where some of the werewolf legends come from. Where if you go through this old part in the Harz Mountains and you drink out of this one stream, you can become a werewolf and all this different shit. I love it. It's so cool. Always a good time for me. I love all the fucking history and the myth and lore and legend and pageantry and architecture and all that stuff. So, and the beer and the food, the bitches. No, I'm just saying, like good times. I can't wait to go and see my buddy Martin again over in Germany. He comes here all the time. He fucking loves it. But I liked visiting him, so I'm definitely gonna go back there. We're gonna have to hit Bamberg like motherfucker. We're gonna hit it like a wrecking ball. So there we go. Fat, chilling in. Fuck off. They should give out beer in the Christmas Boulevard. There you go. A lot more people would go and join. Back in our heyday, since you seem to be a little bit elderly like me, that was the fucking. I mean, it was miles. I mean, just tons of people was to the Christmas Boulevard, and the Boulevard were decked out. Now it's getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker, and less people are going. But that's what happens to tradition anymore in America. We piss on it, we spit on it, we go away, and then when everything falls to shit, then we complain it's not there anymore because we're fucking retards. That's what we do. That's what we do. I don't know. Must have been a rant there. That's weird. Wow. Ooh. Okay, what's this? Here it comes. Label out, folks. Whoop. Made a bull whip sound. Bull whip. Cool whip. Cool whip. Oh, that looks nice. That's a nice thing. Ooh. That's not quite in there. There's a little bit left. The MA. Ugh. Trying to think what MA is. That one confuses me a little bit. And then once you say it out, I'll understand it more. But that one doesn't ring a billio. I went I don't know what time you left, but when I lived in Berwick, I was on 8th Avenue, which was only 2 streets away technically from Peppers in Berwick. And there was one time I got drunk in Peppers. It was really funny. It used to be Stanko's, the bowling place. I was wondering if you were talking about the Maria Santa, and I don't think they do that anymore. So I don't think so, because I remember the Maria Santa carnivals and stuff, and I don't think they do that anymore. It's just exactly the same kind of area that I was just talking about with Peppers and stuff like that. Um, and the one time I got drunk, I was pretty fucking drunk, and it took me 45 minutes to get home. It was one hell of a thing. Yep, Peppers. Holy shit! When I was over at Peppers, when they did the Rock and Box thing, they called me Satan all the time. That was my name. Surprising. And the one guy would always give me the microphone, so I go really loud. And that was because the Black Death Metal band. So that was me. Oh, fucking Satan's in the house, and I do that. That was fun. It was good times. We didn't do it for very long, but it is what it is. Like I said, I left Berwick in 2007, so I haven't been back since 2007. But it was good. And my buddy Nick Longenberger, he was always in the Rock and Box thing. I guess they nicknamed him the Wolverine or something like that. That was pretty fun. I never did the Rock and Box because I'm not athletic, and even though I probably might have done good, I'm not really. I mean, I always assume failure, so why not try? You know what I mean? Like, you never fail if you never try, and that's how I look at it. You know what I mean? I know. I mean, a lot of people forgot about Peppers. I told people good stories about Ted's. I used to leave. I used to leave work at KFAB at 6 in the morning, and Ted's. You go to Ted's bar. They were open at 6 in the morning, and the first beer was free every day. The first beer was on the house. You know what I mean? Beers were 75 cents, and mixed drinks were $1.50. And the one time I was over there, I drank a whole bottle of scotch on ice in a mug for $1.50 a fucking drink. I drank the shit out of that bottle till it was gone. Apparently, it used to be a guy that used to be there, an older gentleman like Dewards, and he passed away, and the bottle just sat there. And I said, "What about this?" And boom, 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 there you go. Oh, hold on, you probably know about the paddock. Yeah, my mom still she still tears it up in the paddock. Fucking crazy bitch, you know what I mean? Romegs is closed now, but the paddock is still going strong. Hess's is closed too, or not Hess's. Sal's Pizza is closed because the guy got arrested because of all the drug smuggling and the guns that he was doing. You buy a pizza for $150, comes with a gram of Coke and a fucking 9 mil on the top of it. Extra stop, the extra toppings. Gotta love it. Fucking, I'll tell you what, we had a good time. It was a good time. Bloomsburg and Berwick, good times. Berwick was a weird place because growing up, people only came to Berwick to have a fight. It was kind of like what they did. All right. LDI. Luigi's? I can't be Luigi's. Luigi's is closed. Been closed for a long time. Down to where Hess's is. Well, Wagon Shed. I think Wagon Shed's still open. Berwick versus Hazelton. Well, for a while it was Berwick. Yeah, it was the fights. Yeah, but the Little Dutch Inn. Well, the Little Dutch Inn turned into the Wagon Shed, and that's what I thought. And the Wagon Shed is still open to this day, but the Little Dutch Inn was that, and then on 5th Street and fucking Railroad Street or whatever in Bloomsburg, but it turned into the Wagon Shed then, and then that's still open. Berwick sounds rad. It's actually, I mean, we had a good time, man. I had a lot of fun growing up in Berwick. Had a lot of, I mean, for a while we had more pizza places and more bars than churches, and that says a lot, and I like that. So yeah, the Little Dutch Inn, it does. It's fucking good times. Yeah, you get Luce's Clock, you have a good time. I mean, we still have. I mean, they have a lot of places. I've been. Someone has tried to fight me in every single bar I've ever been in Columbia County. It's weird, but at the same time, No one has ever tried to fight me out of a bar or in a bar out of Columbia County. Columbia County is just where people fight, I guess. Is that a bar in Benton still open? They have, you're talking about Digger's Diversion? No, it's Digger's Diversion. Yeah, my buddy just got punched out a couple years ago in that. It was funny. He was at his wedding thing or whatever, bachelor party or whatever, and I went over there to see him, and I drank a shit ton of beer, and I got him on shots, and I drank a bunch of shots. And this one guy came in, and he was, yep, Digger's Version. That's still good. That's still open. The in under's back open too again, but he pulled my fucking hair, and I hated that. I hate when a random guy come out and pull your fucking ponytail. I mean, that gets people killed. And I laughed it off. And he bought me shots and stuff like that. And then my other guy, he just, I mean, he didn't like him. He didn't like him. He just talk. And the guy's like, I'm gonna punch him in the face. Like, you don't need to, man. He's fucking, he's drunk. It's his fucking thing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, he went out to fight him. I said, don't go out there, man. You're shit faced, and he's not, because he was pounding down the water the whole time. He's just trying to be a dick. And then he's like, he told me to get the fuck out of his way. So I said, here you go, have fun. I warned you. And then he went up and just fell over like a big fucking mattress. It was pretty fucking funny, actually. And then I got the guy off him before he kicked him in the face. So he was all right. Just a little worse for the wear the next day. He'd be okay. Colonel Ricketts cider, yay or nay? I always heard bad things about it. I've never tried it. I've always heard shit things. I make my own cider, so I don't need to fucking drink his shit. So there you go. A lot of people just said it was like oh, sorry, I'll pop it up. A lot of people said basically it was like toilet cleaner with fucking apple flavoring. So I mean, I always have this thing with cider and mead. There's two things that you don't do. You try not to get it too high in ABV, so it's not palatable. Which I know, just bear with me. I know that sounds not like me. But if you can make it high ABV and still make it completely palatable, then you're doing a fucking amazing job. Keep it up. Because I like high ABV. People either try to make it too high ABV, like almost distilled cider, and that's hard for people to drink. Or they want to make it cheaply and they add too much water, and then it just becomes like really shitty ass fucking watered down apple wine. You know what I mean? Those are the two things you don't do. Keep it rich and disgusting, and try to keep it so it's not like when they drink it, they drink in like straight alcohol. So it's one of those kind of deals. Man, these goddamn people texting me spam shit. Like, I don't know anybody, so every text is automatically spam, and it makes it easier. Well, that's been fun. Yeah, but thanks for joining me. I've been going for almost an hour now. It's fucking awesome. I just wanted to sit here and chill out, and chilling out I have been. Now, I figure I'll show this too. I just got this 5 pounds, baby, 5 pounds of wildflower honey, pure wildflower honey, baby, from Bert's Honey Farm from Benton, Pennsylvania, 5 pounds. I'm going to make a small 3-gallon batch of mead. I already have 2 other batches of mead still. I make a new one with this one, and I'm going to chew because some of the people really like the Sturgey Town Tavern is still open. It was rebought by somebody else and renovated, and I don't like their hours. It's like fucking 4:30 or something, and I hate that. I like 11 because I work third shift. So if it's 4:30, don't even fucking bother, because the same thing with Turkey Hill Brewing Company. At 4:30, everybody fucking gets there. So it's packed immediately, and I fucking hate that. I want it quiet. You know what I mean? I don't fucking like people. So, but yes, it is still open. So anyway, I have been told by some that the mead that I make is really nice, and they love how sweet it is. However, I've been told by others, not too many others, that we need to tone down the sweetness a bit, so it's a little bit more enjoyable yet drinkable. Because they, yeah, absolutely, totally overrated. But yeah, it's packed every time by a bunch of hipster yuppie pieces of shit where it should be bombed when it's fucking full, because I don't like those people anyway. But I want to cut down on the sweetness so you can drink more of it. Basically, is when I'm trying to find that nice balance between sweetness and sessionability, where I don't want to water it down. I just want to control the ratio a little bit more, so it's not like because they love a lot of people like drinking my mead, but they compare it to like candy. It's like a candy treat. I said I like that. That's nice that you enjoy it, but how much candy treat can you actually drink before it becomes too much? So I kind of want to, you know what I mean? Just a, kind of get my ratios down. That's what I'm working on right now. So right now it's 5 pounds. This batch will be 5 pounds to a little under 3 gallons, and we're going to see how that comes out. But I really enjoy making mead. I really have been enjoying making mead. I made some beer here. I made a black ale, and I made a I made a porter, and I made a black ale with star anise, and I enjoyed both of those. The porter's really nice, though. Here we go. Boof. I got a fridge that plays up, functioning, and temp made. Oh wow! So I'm drinking anything hoppy out of it. Yeah, you better fucking drink it now, man. Yeah, well, see, I don't put beer in the fridge ever. So there you go. There's a test. There's a tip. Don't put anything in your fucking. Don't even put meat in your fridge. Fuck it. What's the fridge there for? Fucking throw it away. Fuck it. Woo! Hey, gotta go back to work. Thanks for the. Nope, no problem. No problem. Enjoy your day. It probably won't because you're at work, but other than that, cheers. No, it's fun times, good times for sure. Yeah, yeah, definitely drink those hoppy beers. You can always jump on. You got the link if you want the link, I'll give it to you. I popped it into the UK friends and the what do you call it the BDA 101 or whatever the beer geeks thing. So popped it in there. If anybody wants a link, just shove it in the old fucking comment section. I'm probably gonna get done after here though. No big deal. Just enjoy the beer. Got nothing else to do this morning. Might brew. What is that? Is that my fucking hair sticking out? Nope. Yes, it is. Bastard. But yeah, I'm gonna brew some beer, mead here probably. Cook some veal, and listen to some more music. There you go. Ooh. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love just those quiet days. Kids are at school. I got work tonight, but it's not till 4:30. I gotta wake up, so you just gotta go, no BS. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. You just take those little moments and you breathe it in and you enjoy yourself. That's what I'm doing now. So I figured I'd just jump on here so I can enjoy myself with you guys. And there's been a lot of cool comments, a lot of fucking activity. Really cool about that. I mean, nobody wants to sit for an hour with no comments. You just watch me drink. Maybe you do. It doesn't matter. I mean, maybe I guess it depends on who it is. How's the new job going? The new job is fucking different. Let me tell you what, it's a different dynamic, different thing, different in ways I won't even get into. Stressful, different, everything. However, I might have found a way in that's going to make things a lot less stressful. So, trying to get along with the dudes, get along with my crew. Found a little bit of an inside scoop. There you go. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Not going to ride them hard. Going to just do what we have to do. Make the fucking plant run. Have everybody have a good time. I mean, there's a lot of people who just hate coming into work, if you know what I mean, depending on where you work in life. And I try to nullify that. I think people want to be there, happy to be there. You just get better productivity out of people. So I'm working on things like that. Things seem to be going pretty good. I have to learn a lot, man. I got a lot of learning to do still about the different systems and operating systems and things like that. So things are going pretty well. And, it pays good. I mean, I can't complain about that. It pays decent. So there you go. Work smarter, not harder. Exactly. Don't push people. You work with them. You know what I mean? See the problem. See what's going on. See what they don't like. Sometimes, especially when you work in places with unions and stuff like that, you got to work around. You got to find out what they don't like about stuff and then work around that. Because you push them one direction that they don't want to go to. Guess what? It's gonna fucking happen. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I've been a maintenance guy myself for a long time, and I know what I don't fucking want out of a boss. You know what I mean? So that's why I use it. I use that knowledge of my own to be a better boss for other fucking people. That's how I kind of look at it. So makes it so much better, though. You know, yeah. If you love the peeps around. I mean, that's the thing is like I liked my old job. I kind of wish I didn't leave it. Circumstances happened and I had to leave. You know what I mean? That was one of those things. But when you form groups of people around you that you are damn near considered friends, it just makes everything fucking better. And there you go. That's the rule of the road right there. So absolutely 100% and for sure. Cool. Yeah. Now, on that note, since nobody else is joining, I would like to say cheers, especially to you, Sam. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you guys have a great day. And I'm going to finish this beer. And I guess I'm going to put some water on, start popping that mead together. All mead is if you want to know, they say 3 gallons, 3 pounds per gallon. That's way too much fucking honey. I've been doing that. That is way too much. Because I did 9 pounds last time. I think it was 9 pounds. Was it 9? No, last time I did was it 9 pounds. Was the time before. So it was 30 times 4, 120, 16. So it was like it was still just a little like 7 pounds. 3 gallons is just grandma, welcome home. You have been gone. King Diamond. But you can spam it all you want to. I don't give a fuck. 5 pounds to 3 gallons should be pretty damn good. So we're gonna give it a go, and we're gonna see how this comes. And like I said, it's just a touch under 3 gallons with 5 pounds of wildflower honey. And usually what I do is I just like it. I pop a little bit of clove in there just for flavor. We'll see how it comes out. So anyway, this is Paul for Beer News. Cheers. Watch that finger. Bye-bye.